I may shrink as this video progresses as this chair does not like to stay up. Hey guys, and today I'm here to talk about Elysium. Elysium is a film written and directed by Neil Blomkamp, director of District 9, which came out a few years ago and that I loved, and stars Matt Damon, Jodie Foster and Sharlto Copley. I told you I'm going to fall down in this chair. I'll just slowly sit more upright. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. I think if you enjoyed District 9, it's in some sense it's kind of like that on a bigger scale. It has the morality questions and the people who have loads and the people who do not. So that bit is the same, but then yeah, it's on a much grander scale. At the same time, there's no loss of detail. The whole world that is formed is amazing. Like the desolate earth and Elysium with all its extravagance, it's just amazing to see. Elysium is set in the future where Earth is a desolate landscape that's kind of where all the poor people live, and it's not a nice place, and all the people who can afford it live in Elysium, which is sort of a big space station above Earth. And there's no death or war or hunger, and if you're ill you just go into the scanner and it makes you better. So people live there quite happily, just ignoring the people of Earth that are just left to suffer and to just get on with life, and they have no real medical help. But then Matt Damon's character, he wants to get up to Elysium because he's very ill, and it's sort of how he tries to get up there, at the same time trying to help some of his friends, and Sharlto Copley's Kruger is trying to catch him on orders from Jodie Foster. District 9 makes you think, but also Elysium does. But at the same time, while it does make you think, it's a fast-paced, action-packed film, and the special effects and the action sequences all look amazing. The whole world of Elysium is just amazing. Like Earth is so gritty and depressing, and then Elysium's all neat lawns and perfect houses. So the contrast is brilliant, and the whole world is just so vivid. Everyone in the film is pretty amazing, especially Sharlto Copley's Kruger. I just love Sharlto Copley, and I love everything he's been in so far, and I can't wait to see him in more stuff. The best thing about the A-Team movie to me was him, because he played my favourite character and he did it so well. Seeing him being a bad guy, which he haven't really had before, like because in District 9 he was a bit sort of a Weasley bureaucrat, but kind of turned out good in the end. But to see him actually be a really nasty man, it was quite nice in a way. But at the same time, he was one of the most interesting characters. I really enjoyed watching him. Kruger was kind of cool in an evil way, but in a way I think Jodie Foster was more evil. But yeah, maybe that's a debate to be had. In a way it's quite serious. There's no sort of funny moments, bar one line from Kruger which he says about being sorry for ruining a lawn, and people in the cinema are screaming and laughed out loud. It doesn't get kind of dull, even though there's no comedy or sort of moments of levity, because Elysium was so fast paced you just didn't notice it. It's very bloody in its violence. There's a few bits where I was a bit squeamish because I'm not a big fan of the whole blood and guts thing, and yeah, so I was a bit like ugh. But that kind of made it more real in a way, because it wasn't over the top gore. It always had a point. And the way it was filmed, there was moments of slow motion, which can sometimes be overdone since The Matrix, but I think it worked really well. And I really enjoyed Elysium. Really enjoyed it. And I'm so looking forward to seeing what both Neil Blomkamp and Sharlto Copley do next, because I love both of them. And Matt Damon was really good. He was sort of interesting as well, because he was quite selfish character in a way to start with. And again, that's something I've not really seen Matt Damon play before. I really enjoyed it, and I think I can't even think of anything that's a negative for Elysium, to be honest, because it was a lot of fun, fast-paced, big on action, but then there's a sort of social commentary type thing. So yeah, I honestly don't think I've got any real negatives. So, if I can't think of anything negative, that must mean that I'm going to give Elysium 5 out of 5. So yeah, let me know what you thought of Elysium, and if you agree or disagree with any of the things I said, and I will see you next time.